So, MAGA, did your gas prices go down? Did your food prices go down? Did your stupidity win? Ding, 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 ding.
Trump isn't even in office yet. There's 8 more days. 8 more days until January 20th, as of the recording of this video. Anyway, Red Channel's here. If you like these videos, please give it a like, share, subscribe to my channel. Consider going down to the description section and subbing to me on Patreon for other benefits. And sit back and enjoy the show.
MAGA, I have a question. Can you please explain to me how invading Panama and Greenland and threatening Canada and Mexico and renaming the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America helps gas and grocery prices? Thanks.
Harris being our 40. For everyone commenting on my post about Kamala Harris being our 47th president, you just wait till Congress gets their hands on Jack Smith's investigation. Talk to me after that. You saw the way Congress released, House of Ethics, the Committee of Ethics released Matt Gaetz's information. Donald Trump's information is not on hold, boo-boo. That's coming out too. And it's gonna flow like water.
Breaking news, America! Your next president, Donald J. Trump, is now officially a convicted felon. How do you guys feel about this, MAGA? That the man you supported is a felon. You said during the whole campaign, oh, well, he hasn't been sentenced. He's not no felon. He's innocent. Is he now, MAGA? Is he really fucking innocent?
The Gulf of America. That's a priority. Changing it from the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. You fucking potato. What's happening? What's happening? What are we doing?
I don't know about you guys, but I cannot wait for the chance to go on vacation and go down and visit the new Gulf of America. And I'm also looking forward to Greenland becoming our 51st state. You know it's going to be a red state, baby. Heavy industry there. Epic. It's not clear whether or not this purchase will actually go down yet. Still remains to be seen if the U.S. will acquire Greenland. But for the time being, this has taken the media's focus off of Trump's cabinet picks. So the man is playing the media like a fiddle, as usual.
Born a girl. I was born a baby. A genderless gremlin. Also, people can be gender fluid, and their gender can change sometimes. I always put my pronouns in the video, so it shouldn't be too confusing. Sometimes I'm a girl, sometimes I'm a guy, sometimes I'm in between, sometimes I'm none, sometimes I'm all the genders. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that I'm having fun. Gender expression is fun. I can be whatever I want to be.
So what has that classless piece of shit who's about to take office on the 20th done with respect to the tragic and overwhelming fires that have been suffered by California and the people there who have lost everything? Has he extended himself to the current administration? No. The only thing he's done is call Governor Newsom, like I said, a classless piece of shit. What can we expect during the next 4 years? More of the same. Good luck.
Trust the process. So, House Resolutions 13 and 14. Let's get into it. To sum up, after the election certification earlier today, when most people probably turned the TV off, the Republican and Democratic caucus spokespeople respectively filed almost identical motions, H.R. 13 and H.R. 14, both of which got approved and will be discussed tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. So, all that is known about these House resolutions so far is that they are privileged. So, they basically can't be talked about publicly. They have to be discussed in private. And this makes sense after we saw both the Democratic and Republican caucus spokespeople, like they literally like shushed the teller whenever she was trying to begin saying what the resolutions would be regarding. They were literally like, "Oh no, we'll discuss it tomorrow. We'll discuss it tomorrow. No need to talk about it now." And I've been seeing commenters say too that they've been like going online to see what HR 13 and HR 14 could be because it's listed. But I think that other people have said that that is from the last Congress, like the 118th and not the 119th that just started like literally a couple days ago. Now, I do want to stress, given how the election certification went today, I don't think that we can expect there to be like a moment tomorrow, like that we could point to in decades to come and say, that's when it happened. I don't think that we're going to get anything like that. But, and I'll point to this again, trust the process. Trust that the people that we have elected know what they're doing and are doing it when it counts. And in moments of doubt, honestly, I remember the stuff that I know, like the Eric Garland tweets. Those were like a big one for me. And we have Marjorie Taylor Greene saying that she's afraid. She's afraid. Mind you, this woman has proven that she is not afraid of literally anything that any reasonable person would be afraid of. She's afraid that Trump won't make it back into office. I mean, I've also seen a lot of people throwing around this "you can't get arrested for shoplifting until you've left the store" argument, which essentially in this case means Trump couldn't officially be charged for EI unless the E was official, which now it officially is official. So all of this to say, anything can happen. The journey may not be what we want and what we expect, but I have a feeling that the destination will be that.
I just want to let you guys know that I'm the kind of liberal that when they go low, I go fucking lower. If I was Kamala Harris, I would have certified my motherfucking self as the fucking president. You stupid ass, dirty ass, fucking MAGA ass, running the fucking Capitol ass, fucking bitch.
Republicans are so fucking hypocritical, it's actually insane. They spent the entire past election talking about how Trump was gonna make things cheaper, and now that he's publicly come out and said that he actually can't do that, and instead is gonna invade Greenland and Canada and change the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, they seem totally fine with it. Because guess what? It was never about cheaper groceries. In fact, many of these people live in 5-6 bedroom houses, make over $200,000 a year, and are totally fine. They were just using this as an excuse to hide their racism and sexism because they didn't want you to know that they didn't vote for Kamala Harris because she's a black woman, not because she's unqualified, and not because of the economy.
This is a level of denial that a lot of liberals have gone into. Instead of facing up to reality, that they put forward a candidate who was even worse than Hillary Clinton, I would say. She was stunning, she was brave, she was perfect, and the only reason you didn't vote for her is not because the Biden presidency was terrible and you don't want more of the same or worse, but because you're a sexist and you're a racist. It is so wild to see them live in their delusional little parallel reality.
Why? Mexico is right there. America, Mexico, Gulf of Mexico. What the fuck doesn't matter. And Mexico don't belong to you. Canada don't. You want to go to war with Canada? To own, what is that? Oh, fuck my head. To go to war, you want to go to war with Canada, you want to own Greenland. Like, the fuck is wrong with you, you dumb Darth Cheeto ass bitch? What is wrong with you? You senile old fuck. Our country is ruined.
So Judge Merchan just confirmed that the only reason Trump got an unconditional discharge is because he was reelected as president by the MAGA morons who thinks he's going to, reduce the price of eggs. Oh, and also racism and misogyny. Because our Supreme Court back in July, the corrupt Supreme Court back in July, ruled that he has presidential immunity. Because of course we should give presidential immunity to our presidents here in the United States as if they're freaking kings.
He's a sick man. He is demented. And do I think he has some sort of a aging disease like dementia or Alzheimer's? No, I don't. I think he's just fucking insane. I think he is insane, just like Hitler was. He's power hungry. He wants to rule the world. He is bought and paid for by Putiniska and Muscatina. And you're about to find out.
The conviction with which that lady said those things is truly disquieting. And the mainstream media has done incalculable damage radicalizing millions of Americans to actually believe the things this lady is saying. There are millions of people in this country who think exactly like her, who are just as histrionic and who think that Trump is on par with some sort of insane dictator and that he's in the pocket of Putin, whatever. There cannot be any sort of national reconciliation or unity with people who think this way, who are this disconnected from reality and now this prone to identifying their fellow Americans, normal Americans, as supporting some sort of dictatorship.
The Gulf of America? You fucking idiots. Like, you fucking idiots elected a fucking idiot. And that's what he's focused on. He's going to change the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. Great job. You wanted cheaper eggs and your fucking cheese. Yeah, you can take your vacation down to the Gulf of America. Good for you. And Merry Christmas. Because, we haven't been able to say that. God damn, you guys are fucking idiots.
Super surprised that nobody has told Trump. Nobody from his team has told Trump that the word America is a Latin word from the Italian Americas or Amerigo. I'm not sure which one's the right one, so I apologize. America was named after Americus Vespucci. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. But I'm surprised it's not common knowledge here. Because I went to school in Mexico, and we all know that. America is a Latin word.
Not really sure what her point is even supposed to be here, because Italians are definitely not the same thing as Mexicans. It's always interesting watching the especially low information liberals spend their brain power trying to come up with a point. They're not as versed in the propaganda, so this is just them thinking out loud, and it's always a clown show. Anyway, that's it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a like. Share the video. That's the #1 way you can help me grow this channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. And consider going down into the description section and subbing to me on Patreon for other benefits. Shout out to my 2 patrons, General Jack Ripper and William. And Red Channels will catch you in the next one.